Hello YouTube, this is Crazy Cool New Yorker coming at you today. How's everyone doing? Well, it's a beautiful day out today, isn't it? Oh my goodness, it is gorgeous today. It's about 11 o'clock, 11:30. Here's my stupid phone holder. I don't understand why I can't get this thing to stay level. Let me pull over here. Give me one moment. Yeah. Let's see here if I can tighten this up. You know, the one thing I love about this Victory is so easy to find neutral. I'm not sure if it's because it's my bike, you know, but unfortunately, when I was doing the test rides with Harley Davidson, it was very hard for me to find neutral, and I couldn't understand why. I was just like, oh. But again, you know, you get used to your own bike, so you know how it feels. Me, I just click down and up one or up half a click and I'm right there at neutral. 1, 2, 3. So, what's everybody been up to? It's a beautiful day, as I was stating. Let's see where I'm gonna go. Let's make a right. Yeah. Let's do a little breeze through the streets. I don't know where I'm going. So, I want to bring up a question that actually my nephew asked me. He's not on YouTube yet, but he's getting his license, and he says, do you remember the first day you went to motorcycle safety school? He's a little nervous, and he just wants to know what it felt like, you know, what stuff he had to look out for. And I told him the biggest mistake that I made was I bought my helmet. The very first day, I walked into that classroom with a brand new shiny helmet. It was a modular helmet, to be exact. Brand new shiny helmet, ready and thinking I was going to ride on day one, which is totally untrue. The first day of motorcycle safety school, you can bring your materials with you, but I can almost guarantee you will not be riding the first day. You will probably sit on the bike, you will look at the bike, but I don't think you're going to be riding it. It's more classroom time the first day. Now, day 2, yes, you will be on the bike. You will be on that bike after they finish the classroom time up. And then day 3, you'll be on there all day. But day 1, if you want, you can bring your helmet with you, but I don't recommend walking into the class with your helmet. And unfortunately, well, luckily for me, everybody came in there with their helmet, and the instructor quickly said, you're not riding today. It's all classroom time. And he's just like, classroom time? What the heck is this? I thought I was learning how to ride a motorcycle. But he has to explain to you the mechanics of the bike and the safety of the road and everything that involves riding a motorcycle. So when you go to your motorcycle safety school, go there with an open mind. Don't go there with a closed mind. Go there with an open mind and be prepared to learn everything you can. Yes, the fun of riding is without ends. I mean, you can ride in rough weather, warm weather, cold weather. If it brings joy to you, then go ahead and do it. Just be safe. And what the motorcycle safety school does is give you a good foundation to build upon. And that's what you should do. So I told my nephew, you know, like, hey, make sure you go there and listen to what they're saying. You know, and ask questions. Just don't go, you know, nod your head yes and think you understand everything, because unless you are a professional, you can always learn it. Even professionals are constantly learning new things. So go there with an open mind and try to learn new stuff. That's what I say. So he's excited, you know, and he asked a couple other questions like, how did you feel when you first got on the bike? Excited and nervous at the same time. I think I stalled the bike, you know, as soon as I took off, because you just don't know. I do remember the very first time we got on the bike, we didn't even do anything. They said turn on the bike, then turn it off. Turn it back on and rev it up. Hold that clutch in and just rev it up, get it out your system. Okay, now get off. It's like, get off. He's like, yep, let the next guy do it. We just want you to get that out your system. So that's what we all did. We got on our bikes and revved it up, and everybody's going crazy. Then you got off and you stood there while the other person was revving it up and stuff like that. Because this motorcycle safety class that I did at Yonkers Raceway, they had one bike out for everybody to sit on and get the feel of. And this was actually on day 2, but we didn't ride it right away. We kind of went back into the classroom, and then that afternoon we went riding, and then did what we had to do. But don't expect anything for day 1. Open mind and just ask questions, you know. And again, when you're now when you get on the bike, I'm just going to jump ahead a little bit. When you get on the bike, make sure you do what you're supposed to do and follow instructions. Yes, everybody wants to go as fast as possible. Everybody wants to look good and stuff like that. But you do have those people that are so afraid that they get that, you know, creep crawl riding. Can't be mad at them. I mean, they've never been on a bike before. They may have not even rode a bicycle. And you're supposed to be able to ride a bicycle before you go to motorcycle safety school. But, you know, the last time they may have been on a bike was when they was 9, 10 years old. You don't know. I remember when I was in class, I got my license at 25. There was an elderly woman and a husband. They were in their 60s and they were learning how to ride. And they was excellent. But he almost ran that light. I guess he noticed it at the last second. But, you know, it just shows that anybody can ride at any age. You can learn to ride at any age. But you just got to do what the instructor says, you know. Don't pass people. Don't make anybody feel uncomfortable. And definitely don't like hot dog it around, because you can easily hurt yourself. I've seen people drop that bike and skin that hand up or skin that leg up or whatever on the first day, you know, and you don't want that. I mean, it's okay to drop the bike, but let's not leave any permanent marks the first day you learn how to ride. And just a word of the wise, you will not get above 2nd or 3rd gear. It's not meant for speed when you're doing your motorcycle safety school. It's meant to get your skills down. So you're in 1st gear most of the time, and then when you finally get up to 2nd gear, it's kind of doing the slalom when you're going through the course. They got you weaving and bobbing through the cones and stuff like that, but you're not doing anything super fancy. You're just kind of see, my phone keeps dropping, and you saw me tighten it. This is making me nervous. I don't want to lose my phone here. It's not anything, you know, super fancy. Just slalom through the cones, and then you're doing your figure 8 and a broken U-turn, like a turn, not a broken U-turn, a tight turn in a box, which is really hard, but you could do it. It's not that hard, but you could do it. It's just throttle control and clutch control. That's all it is. So it's clutch, and throttle control. The throttle's controlling everything, actually. So actually, the clutch is the most important factor, because you can roll on as hard as you want to, and that clutch, if it's engaged, you're not going anywhere. So that's how I was able to feather the tight turns. I feather my throttle a lot, which I'll show you. I feather that a lot. And to me, that's how I maintain control of my bike doing slow maneuvers. Even in tight turns and stuff like that, I just break the power and pull in that clutch. And I'm able to control the bike a little bit better while slowly, you know, with the foot on the back brake. I usually don't touch the front brake when I'm going through tight turns and stuff like that. I kind of stay on the back brake. And you just you follow what's being said. You know, you can't. You're going to mess up. Don't think you're going to be perfect every single time. You're a newbie and you're learning how to ride. So don't be afraid to mess up. And don't be afraid to have someone laugh. Even though they shouldn't laugh at you, if they laugh, it's okay. It's just breaking the atmosphere. Don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. I told my nephew, it's like, look, just ride. Just practice. Do what they say. And I'll be there if you want me to come there on the final day. And just look, I can't say anything, you know, but I will sit there and watch you and just you know, give words of encouragement if you have any questions. I'm no professional, but I can tell you a little bit what to do on the mechanics of a bike. You know, and for anybody out there trying to get their license, it is nervous, but you're going to be nervous and excited at the same time. Sort of like if you're getting your first car, you know, or taking your driver's exam. You know, you're nervous and you are excited and everything is just going haywire and you don't want to make a mistake, but it's okay. You know, learn from your mistakes. So does anybody else remember their first time at motorcycle school? What did you do? Did you make any blunders? My blunder is, I will admit, I was one of the guys that was doing really well in the course. And the only time I messed up was doing the tight in the box turn, and I tapped my foot down. It was the only point I got on the entire test, and it was okay though. I still was kind of like the high scoring guy if they was to rank you. Didn't hold it above anybody. I was kind of challenging myself, but I actually, you know, I was shifting my bike around. I was moving, and it was the throttle control. I would rev up real high and use that clutch to keep the bike going. And coming out, I don't know why, I just put my foot down. I wasn't even falling. I just put my foot down. That was my only mistake and the whole thing. But, you know, years later, I'm still riding. Very few mistakes to add. Of course, we all make them, but, you know, we're human. So I asked that question to you guys. What mistakes did you make, unforgettable mistakes did you make at your motorcycle safety school when you was getting your license? You know, like I said, my nephew, he's going for one, and he's nervous, but he'll get it. He'll do very well at it. And I just told him, just hang in there and study and read the book and ask questions and stuff. Did you do the same? Did you ask questions, or did you stay quiet and just, you know, be the fly on the wall? Me, I didn't ask that many questions, but I certainly did listen and take a lot of notes. My book was full. We actually had a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I believe it was a 3-day course, I think. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we just had so much to do. And the Sunday was the test day. It was a half a day. Saturday was a full day ride. So Thursday and Friday were class time because it was in the evening. Saturday was a full day ride, and Sunday was the test day. That's how it was when I took it. Total fun. Total, you know, met some nice people. And but that was such a long time ago. Like I said, I got my license when I was 25 years old. Yeah, about 25. And it was one of the best decisions of my life. But the mistakes that were made were few for me. And I hope, you know, my nephew, you know, he pays attention, because these motorcycles are nothing to play with. So did you guys make any crazy mistakes that you just can't forget in motorcycle safety school? Did you drop the bike? You know, it happens. You know, I can't say it didn't happen in the class that I was in. I didn't drop it, but we've seen it happen. It does happen. Guy was just a little bit overconfident on the turn. Boom, down he went. And, you know, everybody goes, ooh, that hurt. But he got up, he was fine. Luckily, he didn't do it during the exam. He did it during the practice, but, you know, it is what it is. So, but that's it. Nothing crazy. And I'm getting back into my blogging and making a lot of mistakes doing this mess. I told you before, I was being challenged. Somebody tried to steal my name. Like, get out of here, buddy. There's only one crazy cool New Yorker, and that's me. You know, ain't no crazy cool New Yorker too. He even had the name spelling. Like, he really tried to steal my tag name. I can't believe that. But that's it. Like, I guess I'm gonna sign off. It's a beautiful day. I know you guys want to be outside riding as well, or you with your families. So this is Crazy Cool New Yorker saying, as always, ride what you love and love what you ride. Thank you.